Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to continue with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We're at the wedding, still. It's been a couple of days since I played, actually. Let me just check my tasks. I think it's just chat to these guys is the thing I got to do. So we shall do that.
At least they've not
Jerker. Which one's Jerker? You're Jerker, aren't you?
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy.
I forgot these guys were Scottish.
Come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
I've got to kind of control these guys, haven't I? Oh, let's have one
Why
drink.
not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
I think Henry's drunkenness meter's right. It's about halfway full at this point.
Fuck! That pish of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom.
See, that's a Scottish insult. He's properly
Moravian
Scottish, this guy.
is 100 times more edge than a drunk one.
I don't know why.
If you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept there being awful pishy. But old Samin took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The
Toilets.
cellars.
Oh,
That old Boddock even put them under guard. With
Dunnies.
our liquor
Dunnies is
inside.
Australian slang for toilets, isn't it?
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug.
Wee jug in the Dunnies.
Maybe not all that wee.
And he called our drink pish. Alright.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
So I did find the dungeons earlier. Is it?
You know what I could go for,
Is it on the other side? Is it down?
Where's my gallant chevalier?
Oh, not Dubrovka. Was it down here? Maybe it was down here. Yeah, that's the guy, isn't it? Well, let's close this door to begin with.
I'm thirsty. Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah! And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the gamp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Alright, well, we'll wait for him to go. Hopefully he shuts the door after himself. There he goes. Right. Go. I don't know if that's it. Moravian schnapps. There we go. Anything else in here? Is there a chest or anything? I don't think so. It's just like a wine cellar, isn't it? Well, not even wine, a schnapps cellar, looking at that. But we got what we need, so that's fine.
If we didn't have to wait for him, the ceremony would be over by now, and Agnes would be here with us.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail Henry! Come and sit with us and have a swig.
I don't want to get any more drunk than I am.
Thanks, but I don't drink.
What are you? A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
7 beers, 4 shots of rum. The girls got beautiful, the old women got young.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came, I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work for Lord Semyon himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. With all the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
That could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Is it true you forged a gift for young Olga?
That's right. A first-class sword worthy of our young lord. Would you like to see it?
No, thanks. But there's something I'd like to ask you. How long did you have to kiss old Semyon?
Oh, Dopper, he's so unpleasant. Oh no, what's the tag?
Hey, I know you.
What happened?
Right. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God's sake.
Henry! You promised me you'd watch me. And look. Look at the state I'm in now.
Oh well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my meat.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet! Henry, have you been thinking?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get my blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere right there.
Oh dear. Where's his missus?
Looks promising. One of ours?
My lady, it's getting dark and Lord von Belgrove still hasn't shown up.
Just not. Someone's in here. Who's in here?
Fucking drunken tossers.
Who's the mark of B?
That's true.
Oh, is that him? So where's his... Oh, his wife's at sea. She's up. Well, she's not at sea. She's over here. With the letter C as a marker. No, sorry, Dubravka. Is that her? Zlata.
Henry, have you seen that husband of mine?
I saw him. He's completely plastered.
Henry, didn't you promise you'd watch him?
How do you know?
He bragged that he was sure you'd keep him sober. It seems that didn't work out, did it?
Well, I did let him out of sight for a moment. Sorry.
It's all the same now. Where will I find him?
He's lying in the flower bed behind the dovecote.
And what happens when Samin goes broke?
Shall I find some beef broth for him, maybe? Where was the kitchen again? Is that the... What? Is this the kitchen? Alright, okay.
Why isn't Lord von Berghoff here yet?
That's what I was thinking.
There's like beef broth or something in here I can take him.
What? You know,
What does it say?
a girl without a dowry.
Necessarily want to... If I do the steal food, it'll just be Henry eating it, won't it?
To help me with everything. One's already married, and the others will be soon too.
And you? You're not that old.
I've already lost my...
What they're doing in there.
You won't give up on that then.
Am I supposed to... How am I supposed to source this broth from?
Put on the tent here, and then let Mishka serve here.
No idea. I mean, I could try taking it from...
And what happens when Samin
Maybe because it's part of a quest. This will be okay, but it's probably just going to be Henry... Oh no, don't pour... No. Yeah, it's just Henry eating it.
now you're making things up. He'd never tell you. Didn't have to. I'll manage.
Don't know.
Still don't believe you, Betty. As she found
Get a bucket to sit on while you keep watch.
If the cook's anywhere, I could ask. What about the housemaid?
Good day to you.
Oh, never mind.
What do I know? It's just you'd be better off.
I don't know. Let's go and see what his wife's talking to him about.
Slatushka will punish me. Like last time.
I don't really know what to do.
How long do you have to kick old pennies?
Maybe I'll just look for this guy wearing yellow, and it could be this guy. He's the musician. He's in yellow.
You might be who I'm looking for.
Me? How's that?
Because you're dressed very nicely in yellow.
Envious, eh? My wife made these clothes for me, but they're not for sale. But she could make you some too, if you pay her well.
It's not your clothes I'm interested in.
Oh? Then what?
Blacksmith Radovan from Takov lost his sword. Do you know anything about it?
I saw the sword. The blacksmith himself showed it to me. Boasted that it was the finest in the whole county. Beautiful work, I must admit.
And was there anyone suspicious hanging around?
There was this one fella. I noticed him right away because he was dressed similarly to me, although his outfit was much poorer and tasteless. The color was fine, but otherwise, it was a cheap, shoddy job.
You wouldn't know where I might find him, would you?
Indeed I do. He just dragged some woman up the stairs over there.
Alright, let's go have a look.
I'll go now.
So long. See you later.
Did he mean? Probably these stairs
That
then.
lisping old fool Olbram keeps telling everyone.
Let's see what he's up to.
What would I do in a town full of monks?
Oh, it's bloody Hans! Hans!
I might have known. Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other?
Unfortunately. What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you nicked it?
How dare you?
The blacksmith saw you sniffing around it, so don't play dumb. Where did you stash it?
Hold your horses. I may have a blot or two on my reputation, but I'm not a thief.
But poaching in von Burgov's woods is fine with you, isn't it?
Shh! Have you gone mad?
I didn't hear anything.
If it wasn't you, who was it?
The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
Probably try the charming one, I guess, as that's our highest score. And we're dressed nicely. Oh,
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around.
Okay. Awkward silence.
Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry...
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
Oldbrum keeps telling everyone we stole the men.
Alright, well, rather than confront Svatcha and maybe start a fight, it sounds like we might have an idea of where he stashed it. So it could be along the battlements. That's the dovecote, right? So it could be... He might have gone out here. It's possible. We'll have a quick look. Is that it? Well, well, well.
So it's that you threw it in here.
So he wasn't stealing it so much as trying to upset
That's
Svatcha.
right. First class sword,
the,
worthy of our
I
young.
forget the name of the groom. Is it Odcher or something like that?
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
Let's not dob him in.
That's not important. The main thing is it's turned up undamaged.
As you say, you have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Berghoff has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Berghoff.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it. You're covered in blood because we had a sword fight. Musician's all beaten up because I punched him in the face earlier in the game.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda.
Alda, that's it.
I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
All right. So we've probably still got to help up Vostatek. He's still there. His letter.
I found your husband.
And where is he?
I'm sorry, but he's completely plastered. He's lying in the corner behind the dovecot.
Oh, sweet Virgin Mary. That idiot. Thanks, Henry. I'll take him home before he disgraces us completely. My friend.
Okay, so hopefully that, yeah, that's resolved it. I don't know where to have got the beef broth from.
God's wounds.
I'm sure his wife can look after him. So the newlyweds, huh? Guess we should find them. They're probably dancing or something.
Talk of the county for...
No, Dubrovka. It's Hans.
She just runs away.
He's pissed off that his Emmeline is dancing with Hans,
Thank goodness.
the Chamberlain.
Greeting. What would you like?
Why didn't Lord von Burgov come?
How should I know? He must have been delayed somewhere. I'll be with you.
Hope lost rep for that. Bothering him. Hey, gnarly.
Can I get on with it now?
Aye. The last one waiting for you is the Old Lord.
What can you tell me about your lord, Gnarly?
What can I tell you? He's got a lot of experience, but a lot of old man's aches and pains. Be careful, though. Don't underestimate him. As you saw yourself in Apollonia, his age is deceptive.
All right. I'll go and challenge the old lord.
I'm sure he's looking forward to it.
Everyone else kicked my ass. Let's see if we can beat old Samin wherever he is. Oh, I thought it was Wojtek then. Well, there he is.
If only a small group went after him. No one would...
Henry, I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's better this way, believe me. A wise man once told me a sober Moravian is far more trouble than a drunk one.
That sounds like Yurko talking.
Indeed. And he ought to know about Moravians.
Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
Why didn't Lord von Burgos come? I thought you were waiting for him before starting the ceremony.
If I did, my son might never be married. I don't know why he's not here. The Chamberlain said he'd sent someone to look for him, but they found no sign of him.
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
Don't worry. The cook doesn't know anything.
She'll figure it out anyway. She's not a stupid woman. But it's not my problem now. I just regret that I can't repay you as I promised, after you helped me out like this, since Lord von Burkhoff hasn't turned up.
Oh well. Can't be helped.
Perhaps you'll soon have another opportunity.
Lord Semi, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
I'll gladly accept, Henry. But bear in mind, I am not the youngest.
I'm not the best.
I saw how you fought in Apollonia, sir. But I'd be a fool to make allowances for your age.
I had to try, though. So, what are we waiting for?
We'll try Master Striking. Oh, God.
Good fight, my
I
lord.
thought he was coming in
And
at the
a
top.
well-deserved win.
Thank you, Nari. But Henry here didn't fight badly at all.
Why can I only take 2 hits?
Thank you, sir.
Now, drink up.
Oh, well, we
It'll
gained rep,
ease your
I suppose,
suffering.
so that's fine.
I'll need it. You didn't spare me one bit.
Tell me, Nari, how did Henry do in
Rubbish,
your
everyone beat me.
He did pretty well, but luck wasn't on his side today.
But he certainly deserves some reward for his courage, don't you think?
I can't disagree, sir.
Here you go, Henry, for your brave effort.
I'm honored. Thank you, Lord Sammy.
Ah, well. We gained rep and 90 groschen. I mean, that's not bad, is it? Probably better than beating up an old man. I don't know why, like, they took multiple Master Strike hits, but, like, Henry could only take, like, 1 or 2 hits from these people. Ah, well. So what's that thing in the... Oh, that's overeating, isn't it? Have I overeaten? Oh, he is as well. Don't know what happened there. Never mind. Alright, well, we need to find that happy couple. I know that we could have asked Samine about it, and we might still do if I can't find them. He's talking to Svata. I don't remember who Wojtek is. And I'm pretty sure we've met him, but I couldn't tell you from where. I get the feeling it might have been quite early on. Hello? This is Gnarly's room, isn't it? Ooh, actually, while we're here... See what he's got in his chest, shall we? The mouse seems to be less accurate on hard. Oh, we got it though. Okay, it starts moving around quite a lot. Oh, I'll take the lullaby potion recipe. I can't remember if I've got that. I'll leave him his moonshine. What's he got in here? I'll take his groschen. Got a lot of booze in here. Loads. I'll take his groschen again. I'll leave the rest. No, I wasn't doing anything in there at all. So I think... Let's have a look through the castle. Maybe they're in here somewhere. Dining room. What's in here? Could be. Hello? Anyone in here? Maybe I'll rob this chest as well. The sweet spot.
Shit.
I almost had it then. Yeah, it's okay on this early bit on the hard one, but then it starts sort of spinning around and it's hard to keep the sweet spot.
Damnation.
I mean, it's intentionally hard because I'm hopefully, I'm just going to stop. It's probably an out in there anyway, but if you got a little bit of practice. Try a medium one. This is a lot easier. Nah, don't want any of that stuff. I know I'm not covering my tracks, but meh. This is where Alder was sleeping before. This is where Henry got told off for sleeping. a while back. It's got a hard chest as well. I wondered if they might be up here, but seems not, so... let's leave. I could ask Samine where they are.
Christ! I thought you could lay down in the shade for a bit.
The swallow just flew to meet it halfway.
Let me know when you know more.
If the fish comes back, you'll definitely...
Alright, I thought maybe they were having some sort of illicit plan, but it seems like they were just talking about fishing. Hey, where are these guys?
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either.
Oh.
Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today. May God be with you, Henry.
I suppose they're up here like Hans was. Here's a little love nest. An easy look. I don't need any of that stuff. We got a perk point for thievery, so that's cool. Okay, so what does this actually say? Congratulate the newlyweds. Has the bailiff seen them?
Do you know where I can find the newlyweds? I'd like to wish them good luck, health and all.
That's nice of you, but I can't help you much. I haven't seen my son-in-law in a while.
Huh. I wonder if anything's happened to them. Let's have a look out here. We got the battlements to see if see them anywhere.
Aye, right after the ceremony.
Yeah, there's those guys.
Why else would it be in such a hurry?
So, it must have received a message from the outside.
I don't think so. When the fish was laid, the swallow just flew to meet it halfway.
Are they talking in code? Doesn't look like it. Have you seen them? What are you guys talking about? What about Tumo? Has he seen them? Who knows? Are they in here? Got a torch. Guess they took that off me as well. Oh, they're not here. Pick this, as I'm here. Nah, it's fine. Shame I can't. I haven't got a light source. Running out of locations. Who else might know?
He didn't say
Father, have you seen the bride and groom? I'd like to personally congratulate them.
I haven't. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen young Alder since he made his vows.
And the bride?
A few moments ago, Agnes was talking with the cook's daughter.
Thank you, Father. I won't disturb you anymore.
God be with you. Till we meet again.
Right, cook's daughter. No, Dubravka, not
I
now.
can't tell you that. It's a family secret.
Mishka.
Christ, pardon me.
Manka. Who's the cook's daughter? That's Cook Dorothy. Zlata. Talk to Manka?
A blessed evening to you.
Have you seen the bride or the groom?
The bride? Yes.
And where can I find her?
Agnes? Well, she mentioned she needed to take a break from the crowd for a while. And then she set off towards the fortress. I suppose she's looking for Alder. She's at her wit's end with him.
Oh?
I'll go and have a look for them.
Greetings, sir.
I apologize.
So, is that the fortress? I suppose it must be, but I was just in there. Checking the kitchen, I suppose. I imagine that must be the... we could trust Svatcher as well.
Broke your friend's heart.
Have you seen them?
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. Farewell, my friend.
So they're in here?
Why did he leave me here alone?
Oh dear.
I'm a silly goose.
Agnes, are you okay?
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alder as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Alder.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
I have my suspicions about Alder, but I'm not going to say anything. See where this goes.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Bergov. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that messenger arrived.
Oh, I wonder if that's what those guys are talking about.
And said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any Lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
Don't worry, he'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Oh, come now. Look at yourself. I've never seen a prettier bride in my life. You're turning all the heads today. They all envy Alder. And he knows it. And it pleases him.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was looking right past me. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Go on then.
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Booze!
It's Wojtek again.
Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh,
Fight!
fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh?
So what you think?
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Yeah, Hans. Uh-oh. The rowdy Scotsmen are getting involved.
Coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not going to blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
No.
Let's be having you! Let's be having you!
Another punch up. Come on then, we got Hans with us again. Been a while since we were here last. Where's old Abram? Let's punch him as well.
We can go home. One more and we can go home.
I don't think Ghouls is attacking us. Who else we got? The priest? Oh, no. What about this guy? Wojtek! He's falling in the fire. I'm sure he'll be fine. The tailor. Wearing his clothes while I'm beating him up.
Let him have it. Fuck you. Hey, get him! Nice hit!
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood.
Yeah, I was expecting us to go off and try and find Older. I wasn't expecting to get in a punch up and probably end up in the pillory again. Oh, I'm not, am I? Surely not again. Some sort of content warning, maybe? Is that the Chamberlain? Who is that?
Oh, cursed luck.
Who's on that table?
Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Oh, he's vascular.
Would your
Why is she
graces
up there?
care to sit?
I think not.
What is going on?
What brings you to my humble
Godwin.
rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
We're Godwin now?
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Bah! Well, why are you here then?
We have a secret mission for you.
So for anyone who didn't play the first game or see any playthroughs of it, these two guys, Hanush, I think, is he Hans's father? He might be. He's certainly the lord that we're acting on behalf of, and the other guy, Radzig, he was the lord of Skalitz that Henry was kind of serving. I think he's actually his real dad. I think that was what happened in the first game. We learned that Henry is his bastard, effectively. Who Godwin is, I can't honestly remember. He probably is from the first game, but it's probably been 5 or 6 years since I played it, or something, something along those lines. I played it on release. So I don't know, but yeah, anyway.
Secret mission? Sir Radzig, I hope you're not trying to drag me into some...
There was a very drunk priest that we did a sermon with, though. It's probably him.
Over the years, I fell out of the habit of being inconspicuous.
You buffoon! Let his lordship finish!
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should, but he's not.
Why did you come to me for this?
For Christ's sake, get your booze-soaked noggin working. Isn't it obvious? We need you to go to Trotsky and find out what's keeping him.
Why me?
Honestly, I'd like to know that too, Radzig. Why this fellow?
He has experience like few others. You know that, Hanush. And not just in combat. Although he might not look like it at the moment, he is from a noble family, so he knows how to deal with nobility.
What? You're saying this scoundrel in a cassock is blue-blooded?
It's true. And he also understands the common people. Since we don't know what's holding Capon up, we need someone who can deal with whoever he comes across.
I hope you're right. So what do you say, Godwin?
How could I say no after such words of praise?
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my
he's his uncle.
nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here, of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Maybe this is just what we need to bring us back together.
That ought to bring us closer together.
Very droll. I just don't like these kind of places.
Like jails. Not a lot of people do.
No, I suppose they don't. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Oh, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology.
Yay, friends again.
All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
Well, you haven't been idle. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy to the royal hetman, and poacher.
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks! There's nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? You can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman!
Oh dear.
Do you hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
Yikes.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Berghoff.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What do you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Oh dear. Well, that seems like probably a good place to end this episode for now. When we come back next time, we got some work on, and we're going to have to help Hans as well. I mean, I don't know if the 12 bells, is that 12 days or 12 hours? I'm hoping it's not hours, because how on earth are we going to get him out of prison in that time? Hopefully there'll be a way. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you can hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. Be sure to let me know in the comments as well what you thought about this episode, about how the story's developing. Can we save Hans? Let me know your thoughts. And, you know, if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be amazing. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.